What's plan against Vitali? Crush him. I'm going to crush this guy.
As you saw there, Devon's plan is to crush Vitali. We are 4 weeks out from this match, as well as some other incredible matches. But Devon is talking about how strength beats speed. A lot of people are aware that Vitali's speed is a huge problem. It got Devon stretched out. Even though Devon was taking the wrist on the left arm, he was getting too extended to where Vitali was able to flop press and pin Devon on the left. But I think on the right, that's going to be a lot more difficult. Devon is talking about in this clip here how strength beats speed. Ultimately, you can train speed all you want, but you have to have enough strength to stop someone who has speed in the first place. So let's take a look at this clip. And he shares a lot of thoughts about his mind state going into this match. It's pretty interesting.
There's a speed. Yeah. You obviously do the two-hand work, but it's always a slow pull. How do you prepare to stop quick initial surge? Well, I've always had kind of failed results when I train for speed. I've found that strength stops speed. I'm planning on
in a perfect example of strength stopping speed, remember Levon versus Angerbayev? Angerbayev was just absolutely exploding out into the hand, trying to overpronate and do anything he can with speed, and Levon's just complete strength was able to counter that. And also Vitali versus Levon, that match, the first match of them, Levon's strength was just too much, even though initially in round one, Vitali's speed was able to get him a good hand position, but the strength was able to wear out Vitali, obviously.
I'm planning on being right there with him. I know he's fast, and I know he's got a smoking top roll. I mean, I plan on stopping him with my thumb, you know, with my hand. I honestly think I'm going to take his hand, so all that speed, he can be as fast as he wants.
I think he's going to take the hand as well, but the question is how separated is Devon going to get? That's the main question. Is he going to be as separated as he was on the left to where Vitali, even without his wrist and without his hand, will be able to flop press? Or is it going to be a lot more center table to where Devon can just completely control Vitali dominantly and make this look like a cakewalk? We'll see to what degree Devon gets a stop, how far from the pad.
I'm not super worried about his speed. I'm not super worried. I know he's fast. I typically don't hit for a pin. I'm hitting for position. And I think everybody knows that. It's no big surprise. So he can be fast, but if he goes the wrong way in a hurry, he can do that.
That's the thing about hitting for position. If you're more defensive style, endurance-based arm wrestler, if you hit for position, the person with speed hits the wrong direction, then they get themselves in a trap because they get themselves in a disadvantageous position. Then they end up gassing out, and all that speed just gets completely zapped. Also, Devon was asked if he has made any changes to his training in preparation for the right arm match with Vitali.
You altered your strength training strategy since you lost to Vitali on the left. I altered a few things. So I added an exercise. So I added a supination. I did 2 supination trainings, one with a band and another one where I kind of do this wrap with a belt. But either way, they're both internal stabilization exercises. And I added more hook training into what I already do.
Devon appears confident, although he acknowledges that this could potentially be one of the hardest matches of his entire career.
I believe I'm going to win. I do believe I'm going to win, but to say it's an easy day, that would be ridiculous. I think it's going to be one of my hardest days of my life. But I do believe in my victory.
I really can't wait for this match. I'm hoping to see Devon take some revenge against Vitali on the right and bring all that hype and aura back to himself. And, you know, potentially have a future match with Levon. I think I would want to see that just to see if it would be any different. But also, obviously, I want to see Vitali face Levon. Devon acknowledged in here that he wants to see Vitali face Levon as well, even if Devon beats Vitali, just to see what would happen. And Devon didn't completely rule out that he would not have a rematch with Levon. He was alluding to, we'll see what happens. A lot of things can happen, but we'll kind of see. So, guys, 28 days away. Use code TOM on the pay-per-view to save money. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.